How we doing, everybody?
Hola.
I'm missing my hat again. You gotta warn me before I hit that button.
I noticed when you were explaining the game to me, and then
She
I said,
notices
"Oh,
when we're
he's
explaining
not
the
wearing
game,
his hat."
and
I must
I
tell him.
don't put it on
And
before we
then
start because again it gets hot in this room and mi cabeza es muy caliente. All right, but how you doing? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly with It. I'm Will,
I'm Audrey.
and what are we doing today?
We're playing.
Oh, what are we playing today? You're right. What are we doing today is when we do other videos. What are we playing today?
We are playing Age of Heroes.
Age of Heroes, Marvel Age of Heroes by WizKids. Again, don't know why they called it Age of Heroes. I think Age of X-Men would have worked fine. But this is a game by the designers of Lords of Waterdeep. Lords of Waterdeep we've never played. It is a worker placement game where you go out and beat up people. This is a worker placement game where you go out and beat up people. So technically it still works. So we are going to be playing this on Noche. And I guess I will flip over the camera and do Esta Noche and give us a brief rundown of how the game plays. Of course, if you want to have a full teach, there are other channels that have probably done it better than I usually do. There we go. We are set up for a two-player game of Age of Heroes. And why is that?
Because there are 3 heroes.
Because there are 3 heroes. Yeah, because Aubrey's playing with Magic, which is only 1, and I am playing with Gambit and Rogue, which is 2. That we are 2 X teams. We'll just say that we're 2 teams of X. So in this game, what we are trying to do is send out our heroes. So I have, of course, Rogue and Gambit. In a 2-player game, we get all 6 of our heroes. We're going to be sending them out into the different areas during the first phase to gather resources, gather students, gather whatever we need to gather. So then during the actual mission phase, we can then go and attack the bad guys down here. So during the game, we're going to go ahead and send out our things. So the first place we can go, of course, is the headmaster's office, which is Professor X. He is going to allow us to, on a 2-player game, we can only use the top 2 slots. We have to take a card that we already started with. So we start with 3 cards. We'll need to put 1 card out, and then we can take 3 or 2 cards based on our position. That is cards from the deck, or it can be a card from the row, and it can even be the card you just put down during that turn. Right? The next section is the medical bay. So in the medical bay, you're going to be able to play an event card. So event cards are these cards here. This one, for example, says return up to 3 students from your player board to the supply, and you score 6 points per student that you return. So that's a pretty good event. It also allows you to determine, or allow you to be the first person to determine the turn order. Normally that is determined as you pass and you don't make any other actions that you can do, you'll choose your turn order. Next section here is Cerebro. Cerebro is going to allow you to play a ally card, which are the green cards, to any of the green spaces. These are going to give you extra abilities. So for example, Sage here, she is going to allow you to draw a card and then also play a card, whereas the default action on Cerebro is just to be able to play a card. So it's a little bit more powerful. If I were to have played that, I would actually claim that as recruiting Sage to my team. She is an ally X-Men. They are going to have different verbiage up here, basically descriptors. Some will say like X-Men, X-Force, Generation X, so forth. And those can come in handy for doing combo actions, because there'll be another card that will say for every Generation X character that you have a hero on, you can get points or some kind of resource or something, right? So you do need to pay attention to those. But because I now have that as a recruited X-Men, if Audrey then were to place her character there, then I would get 2 of the physical, the red cubes, whereas she would just gain whatever the ability is on the card there. All right, so that is the first action for Cerebro. The second is the upgrade action. So in the upgrade action, or they call it the evolve action, you can add additional cards to your character board. So I have a total of 5 slots. Audrey has 6 slots. My first 2 are free. Audrey's first one is free, but then everything after that is going to cost
3
of
or
any resource.
4 or 5.
And then my last ones, my 3, 4, and 5, then cost 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So just different amount of resources. Mine can be played in any order. Audrey has, I think, 3 cards that can be played in any order, and then her last 3 cards are in a very specific order, just in the way that it's done. With mine, they will impact the hero that I send out. So these are Gambit's cards. They will benefit Gambit when I send him out. These are Rogue's cards. They will benefit Rogue when I send her out. Pretty simple. Next is Danger Room. That's just for physical. Then you have the Research Lab, which is 3 mental. And then you have the Dormitories, which is 2 willpower. Right? So that is your first phase. We're going to do that until we run out of our heroes and or students. So if we happen to have recruited any students, once those all run out, then we will go to the secondary phase, which is if any of us have placed a hero on the X-Jet. So the first person to place a hero on the X-Jet is going to be able to play a team up card, which is the blue ones here. So for example, this one here, say we played that there. This is the Mirage team up card. She is a new mutant. In order for you to do any damage, you'll need to do 3 yellow, 4 blue, and that will do a green damage, which we can look down here on Pyro and see that there is a green damage that can be done, and then that gives you 12 victory points for doing that damage to him. She also has a end of turn or beginning of turn, depending. It'll always say what it is. In this particular case, it says the end of the round. You score 6 points for every hero you have on a Young Mutant X-Men, whether it's the Team Up X-Men or whether it's the Allies. So that's where I said why making sure that you get cards played that will benefit you based on these keywords is actually important, because you can score more points. All right. So each of us is going to put a person to the X-Jet. Then we're going to come down here and choose to either place our people from the X-Jet on these team up cards to be able to do damage, or we can choose to come straight down to the actual villain and do damage down here. Now, from first glance, it looks like it is more expensive to do it from the villain. However, the benefit of doing it to the villain is if it is the last hit that takes out that villain, then you actually get to go to the extraction zone. Similarly, you don't have to beat up on the villain. You could just go from the X-Jet directly to the extraction zone as well. And there are spaces here where you can put additional allies that could give you some other benefit just at the end of the round, right? Because maybe somebody else, I would imagine it's because somebody already took where you wanted to place or where you wanted to attack. So you can't do that attack anymore. You don't have the resources. All right. So the reason for the bad guys is that is the objective of the game, is to take out the bad guys going through a subsequent set. So right now we start off with 2 minor enemies. And then when we beat these minor enemies, it's going to tell us to take one of the challenging enemies and replace one of them. So if we beat this one, replace that one. We beat this one, replace that one. I only took 2. There's more in the box, but we've only got 2. Why did I need to have more than 2 out of the box? Similarly, there's a whole bunch more of these minor villains for a lot of variability and changing. Basically, every game can be different. The only thing that doesn't change is these missions. They're going to be the same for every game within this mode. So we're playing Children of the Atom, and then there's Fatal Attractions, and then there's one more, which is Fall of the Mutants. So each one of them is going to play a little bit differently, just in the terms of the bad guys that you get to face. So once we have beaten at least one of these guys, and then we've beaten at least one of the challenging villains, then the villain of this particular scenario will come out. Again, same thing, this is random. So I think there's 4 just for Children of the Atom that you can go up against. This again is the first scenario they recommend you playing before you head on to the other ones. But we'll flip this over and see what this bad guy does. Well, not does, but what we need to defeat him with. All right. Once that's done, we wash, rinse, repeat throughout the rest of the game until, well, we've beaten this bad guy. Basically, the game has no end beyond beating up this last bad guy. Guess that's it. All right, with that said, we do need to determine who goes first.
With our 20-sided extra life die, because we support Children's Miracle Network, because the niños need us. I need you too. So,
the sick and injured kids at Children's Miracle Network. Links down below.
Yeah.
Link over there. I pointed the right way this time.
Maybe.
All right, so Audrey's going to roll that and see if she can
And I
not
don't know
destroy
where
the
to
danger
roll.
room.
I don't know.
Just roll it that way.
Oh,
She killed all the
yes.
students with a wrecking ball. Wrecking ball is a mutant too. That was a 6. That is even. That means Audrey gets to go first. So put you on the 1 up there. The
Me
blue
is
one.
blue.
Yep. So you go on the 1. On the actual one. Because when we have to choose turn order, that's what the other ones are for. And then I go on to 2. I don't remember if this says you can play with a AI. I think no, because it's not 1 to. No, it's 2 to 5 players. There's no solo mode. That was another game I was reading. There was an AI, and it says you can play with the AI. All right, so go there. Go there. There. All right. So during players may not assign pawns to markers on the final test until the villain tile is face up. The game ends when the villain tile says that it has been defeated. So this one just has very simple rules. The other missions will have harder rules. So this one right here, we're trying to graduate. Is the easiest way to think about it. So the names of these missions: Mission A is Sparring Room, Mission B is Shiar Holograms, and then Mission C is the Final Test. So we're kind of going in through the danger room and trying to pass our final exams, I guess, because we're the new X-Men. So Audrey's going to place her first. Did you look at your cards in your hand? See what you had.
I did, but this is where I go first, right? Headmaster.
Wherever you want. If you want to get resources first, if you want to play one of the ally guys from your hand. If you don't like the guys in your hand, then yeah, you'd want to go there first. So you could pick up something new. Or yeah, and then same thing. You also have your evolution cards, which is to go there. So did you read your?
No, those I thought.
Yeah, these are the first 3, so you don't really need to look at those 3 yet. These are your first 3 evolution cards. I haven't even looked at mine yet.
Before asking. So I want squares. If I go here.
That would get you more physical. Mm-hmm.
Where do I put me? Like that? Like that? And that would be it?
For physical. Mm-hmm. Okay. So. All right. So. I know that I'm going to need to go to. No, we're going to need to go to the X-Jet. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the X-Jet, which allows me to play a team-up card. I'm going to go ahead and play Colossus. So Colossus is a really powerful team-up card because he doesn't require any resources. He just automatically does the attack. Right.
So I take another one?
Yep, just keep going until you don't have any more to send out.
So did you get this?
What?
This 3?
No, I get that if you use him. If you use Colossus, I'll get 3 points.
Oh, how do I use him?
When we go to the mission phase by sending somebody to the X-Jet.
So I can I play one here? Does it have to be in a specific one?
Well, you need to send out your worker. So you'd want to put your worker here. Yeah, you'd want to put it where for the bonus that you probably want to get. All right.
Here?
No, up here. So which bonus,
Oh,
if I were
okay.
to use that, what bonus would you want to get off of it? So that gets you students, which is basically like more workers you can send out. This allows you to draw a card, and these would get you resources.
Students.
All right, and then put your marker on that to say that that's yours.
This or
No,
not?
yep, one from your supply. Yep. All right. So I'm going to send Rogue to here, to the evolution spot, and I'm going to add this card, so Powerhouse. So at the start of the round, I score 3 points, and then I take 3 tokens, 3 victory point tokens, and place them on different spaces. When playing another Rogue evolution card, I do need to spend extra resources to do that now. So it's more expensive to upgrade since I did that so early in the game. I have another one in here with Gambit that says the same thing. If I play his card in the 1 or 2 spot, then it costs me more to do it.
I have a question. So it says before assigning magic.
Well, you can't do that now because I've already taken that spot. So the only way you can do that now is you would have to find one of the allies that has that ability this round, or just wait for another round.
What ability? My question is,
Evolution.
what is the symbol of evolution? This?
Yeah, same as on the bottom of the card.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not on the board for some reason. It's just on the cards. Okay, but yeah, I can answer your question on the card. I was just letting you know that you can't do that this turn yet.
No, I mean it says before assigning magic 3 cubes. What is this?
Take 3 cubes.
Take increase here or
3.
Okay.
Because it says take a 3 cube, assign magic to a space containing exactly 1 of your magic pawns. Oh, no. This one's spend. So this one here, before assigning magic, you can spend 3 of your physical cubes to assign magic to a space containing exactly 1 of your magic pawns. So basically you can put magic, you can go to the same spot twice. This allows you to go to the same spot twice.
So this is before assigning whatever is spending that.
Yes.
Start of turn.
You can basically exchange 3 of one type for 2 of another turn. Again, they're optional. So say you didn't have enough blue, but you have way too much red, you could switch.
Do I draw a card or when do we draw?
Whenever you decide to do that action. So
Oh.
that's the headmaster's office.
So I want blue.
All right. So go to the dormitory. So you get 2 blue. All right. I'll go to the headmaster's office. So I need to discard a card. So I'm gonna get rid of Nightcrawler. And I can take 3 cards. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna do this one. And I'll take 1 from the draw pile. Gracias. I need to start getting some resources, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to attack anybody. Well, I can do that attack.
Now I want to do here.
Okay.
And play this.
No.
No entiendo. Oh, just that will give me 3?
Yeah, give you 3 resources. Mm-hmm.
It has to have this symbol for playing a card? Or what?
To play a card is just that one right now. It's the only one we have.
Just
the one with the arrow and the green.
So arrow down is play.
Arrow up is draw. Mm-hmm.
So I went there.
So you went there, so you get 3 resources. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see here. If I want to do a second attack, what do I need to do to an attack? So 1, 3, and 2. So I can actually do that one. Okay. So I'm going to... I'm going to go to the X-Jet. You don't need to send people to the X-Jet. I mean, you could play an event. I don't know. Maybe you have a good event card. I don't know.
I don't know. Return up to 3 students. No, have students. Down is draw.
That's play. No, that's the play.
Play. Put it down.
Okay.
Arrow down.
But you don't have it in your hand right now, so you'd have to go to the headmaster's office to get somebody to play.
Go here?
Yeah, so if you go there, you have to put one of your cards down.
Where? Whenever?
Yeah, up here in the row.
Here?
Mm-hmm. All right. And then you get to draw 2. So you kind of wanted that one, so I wouldn't have discarded that one. I would discard that one instead. Discard this one instead. Okay.
Am I discarding?
To a small degree. You're putting it in the market row. All right, and then you get 2 cards. So you can either take the cards from here, or you can just draw them from... You can use your psychic ability and try to guess if that's going to be a player card you want to play.
At the end of the... I like this one. So these are all available to all of us?
Yes.
I like that.
Okay, now you can't play her with that card, but you could play her on a future turn by going to the X-Jet first. So if you like her, you can grab her. The Nightcrawler basically allows you to switch spaces with the hero in an adjacent space. So they switch spaces. But it has to be like this one's a weird one. So basically, for this one to work, you would have to be here, and then if I go there, then we basically just switch spots. So then I can use that ability. That's all.
So if I want this one,
Well, that's your 1 card. So if you don't want either of these 3 cards, then draw a card.
I want this one.
Okay. All right. Your final turn, you're going to want to go to the X-Jet. All right. I don't think I have an event I want to play. I can't play any of them, so I'm going to go to, what is that? 4 of any resource, support, place 1 victory point token on a space other than this one. Okay. So you get another worker, or well, technically you get a student. Students cannot go to the X-Jet, so you want to send them out to do something. I get 4 of any resource, so I will do 2 mental and 2 willpower, and then I need to take victory point token and put it on any other space besides that one. There's not many. Well, Colossus will work. All right. So you have 1 magic and you have a student. Now you don't have to spend the student this round. You can save him for next round if you want.
You said I have to go here.
Yeah, otherwise you're not going to be doing any battling, which is how you get most of your victory points is from the battling. All right.
So going there...
You just put them there. Only the first person gets to put out a team up.
Okay.
What's left? There's the med bay, which I don't want to do. Yeah, all I can do is I can go to the X-Jet. Oh, Rogue's turned around. Turn around, Rogue. You saw Rogue's nalguitas. Okay, so do you want to play him or are you going to pass? There's really nothing, I mean, there's nothing technically you can do unless you have an event card you can play. But I don't think you don't have a green card yet, so you can't play that.
I do have a green card.
No. Oh,
Assign a hero for... No, this is not a green card. My green card is...
the other green card.
Assign a hero from your
I already made a
player
joke.
board to a space that has an opponent's hero on it. What's assign a hero from your player board to a space that has an opponent's hero?
So basically,
This
you
is not
can.
a hero.
Yes, what that's saying is you can take. You put that. If you were to do that, you would put this here, right? So that way you can choose turn order next round, and you play that event card. Then you can take one of your magics that's already out and put it on the same space as one of mine, which would be like this one here or skin. So it's allowing you to basically put your hero in a spot that I already occupy, because normally you can't do that. Do you want any resources, or do you want to play one of your evolution cards this round?
I want to play this.
You can't do that one yet. You don't have a green card. You have a blue card. You can play this one. If you send him here, right? Then you can play that card, right? The event card. Then you can take any of your magics, it really doesn't matter which one, and you can put them here or there. It says opponent, that has an opponent's hero, so it can't be your own hero. So you could go to the evolution space, or you could go to the skin space, which just gives you 4 of any resource. So you don't
I want resources.
Okay. So you go here. So now you get 4 of any resources. It could be the same resource, it could be different resources. And then you have to put this victory point token on another space that isn't that space. It could be down here on this, it could be on the bad guy boards, it could be up here, basically anywhere that we can assign a hero. You'll put that.
So like this one would be for that one here?
Is that what you're going to... Basically, you want to look at it as, is this what you're going to try to accomplish? Like, is that the...
I could do that.
Yeah, you're just going to be the third person to go. So then the question is, could I accomplish it too? Yes, I could. You might want to go to one that might be hard for me to accomplish, like maybe one that's got...
even.
5 and 9.
1,
You
2,
have 6,
4.
6, and 7. 5 and 9... They're either 9s or 8s.
Because you have 4 blues.
7 and 7. Oh, you're off on that one by 1. Yeah, so that might not be the best place. Again, you get to choose the turn order next round. You're going to go first in the next round. I would imagine you want to go first next round. See, that's letting you choose. Do you want to go first or second? You're going to want to go first. So if you're going to go first, you could put it on one of these spaces.
And go there.
And that would just be the first place you go. And then, then you get the victory point.
Here or here? Or is just...
Well, no, it's the top parts. We haven't done... The bottom parts don't do anything yet.
But if I am already there?
It doesn't matter. It just sits there. It's when you go there you get to take it.
But I am already there, so who's gonna go there?
We're going to reset after the mission phase. Okay. All right. So... I have to pass because I can't do anything else. You're going to pass because you don't have any more workers. Technically, that's the end of it. You don't have any workers. All right. So the first one is my rogue there. If you give me my rogue. So I'm going to take rogue. I'm going to go to Colossus, which gets me 1 victory point. Which is where the timer is. The timer's 1. We'll move the timer in the next round. All right. And then that is going to do a gray damage. Well, I guess I'll do this one because it gets me 8 more victory points. So it puts me at 9. That one there. Yep.
What's that?
That is telling us to flip these over at certain rounds. All right. So then Gambit. I'm going to send Gambit to... It's going to give me the most points. So I have 5 red. Not enough there. And you only can attack the ones that have a thing. So you can actually only do this one, and this one. Can't do that one, can't do that one. Can't do that one.
Don't have a thing? What thing?
See how it's got the icon over here? These are like this because every bad guy is different, and they randomly get attached to these. So all we're worried about is these. Once we do these, we beat that particular bad guy. 4, 2, 4, 2, 3. 4, 2. Oh, I can do that one. All right, so I'm going to do this one here. So that is 4 physical. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 mental. And 3 willpower, which is all my willpower, right? No, 1, 2, yeah, all my willpower. All right, and then that gives me 12 points. Points, right? So now it's Magic's turn. So where do you want to attack? So you have 6. So you can do that one. Hang on. Can you do it? 9, you can't do that one. 8, can't do that one. 7, 7, can't do that one. 2, 9, can't do that one. 8, 5, can't do that one. Okay, so you can do that one. All right, so that's 1 physical, 2 yellow, 1 blue. It's just easier. And then you put your token here, blue token. Right, and then that gives you 6 points. All right, and then my last rogue. So I don't have enough to do any of this, so she's going to go to the extraction zone. I can either get 1 resource or I can spend 1 to get 2 cards. No, I think I'm good on cards right now, so I'm going to get 1 resource. I'm going to get 1 willpower. All right, so that is the end of the round. So we take our workers back.
So only the ones here give us this.
Yes,
thing.
that's the point of getting all the resources and everything else, is so that way you can. You should have 3 and 3. I'm missing a gambit. Oh, there they are. They're still in the headmaster's office. They're still in trouble. They were models. All right. So I do have this. Start of the round, I score 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Then I need to take 3-point tokens and put them in 3 different spots. 1. Oh, and this guy goes back. 1. 2, 2. What am I going to do this turn? 2.
So
3. All right. I'm playing another rogue. Okay, that's my next evolution card.
So because I didn't play this, then
now it is your turn. So now it's your turn. So
it's a start of turn, but I didn't.
You didn't have that evolution. So once you add that, then yes, you can choose to do that. Correct. So now you want to go ahead and play. So you put that there. So I'm thinking you want to go there first, right? To play a green card. Or you don't have a green card yet.
No.
Oh, why'd you put it on that one? No, it should be on your evolution. That's what you were going to do.
See.
Okay, so you want to go to the evolution.
And that's this.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes
go
there.
And then you get your 1 point. So go ahead and go up 1 point. 1 point. Oh, then we're on round 2. Right.
Is 99 rounds?
No, it's not 99. I mean, I guess it could be if it takes us that long to beat up these guys. All right, so you're going to choose your evolution card.
This one, start of turn, it gives me.
You can trade. You can swap. You swap 3 of one resource for 2 of another.
Don't I get that? Gain 1 per token you collected instead of the benefit the token would normally grant you. Gain 1
resource
per token you collected. Instead of the benefit the token would normally grant you.
Yeah, so these are tokens. So basically what it allows you to do is instead of a blue, you could choose something else. Instead of a victory point, you could just choose, right? And it's 1 per. So if, say it was a 3 victory point, you could choose to get 3 resources
Okay,
instead.
I'm gonna do this one. Where? Here?
Yeah, just the first one, because that's a freebie. Actually, all yours are freebies. Oh no, no, yours are resources after that point. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like that's what hers is a lot, is about getting lots of resources to be able to do her upgrades. Because I don't know what her really powerful moves are. Okay, so I'm going to go to Cerebro, and I'm going to put Sage Key. That's mine. Oh, I forgot one thing. We should have refilled up here too. I can't reach them. You can reach them slightly better than me. Ooh, we got Pixie. See, and that's why I said once we get the allies out, they're more powerful than the regular cards. Like Pixie is 4 instead of 2. She's much more powerful than the regular dormitories. So the incentive is to get more of them so we can put them out. All right, so do that enough.
This one was there. I grabbed it. Now what can I do with it?
You go to the X-Jet first. Now you can play it.
Play it is put it.
Just put it in one of the empty spots. Really doesn't matter in here, and then put your blue token there. So this is just giving us a cheaper way to do the green, which I've already completed the green, but the other bad guys might have green. So it's cheaper, and then of course the additional points for more new mutants. So what you'd want to be doing is looking for cards that say new mutants. That way you can get that combos on the points. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the new spot that I've got. So I'm going to do that. Pixie. And then I'm going to play what do I need? I'll play Stepford Cuckoos. And
Where is my student? He left me.
well, no, you sent him on a mission and he didn't come back. You must not have trained him very well. Oh, hang on. Did you get a... No, you should have got a new student for that. Oh, no, that's my card. Never mind. I'm pink. You're blue.
Don't I get that? Oh.
Yeah, I'm pink. You're blue. Yes. Now, if I were to go to skin, yes, you would get it. But if you go to skin, no.
So that is this dog one doesn't have experience.
No, he's a blue. He's a team up. So
I know
basically,
this one
what
has
happens
this.
with him is you pay 6 and 4, and you get a green plus. You get a student for the next round.
Oh, so that is what I have to pay to gain that.
Yes.
So
During
that
the
is-
mission phase.
Oh.
If you want cards, go up to the headmaster's office. So go there. So you need to discard 1 card.
So that means
Well, not
put it
discard. I'm sorry. Put it up here. And now you take up to 3 from here or there. So if you like that team exercise, you can go ahead and take that back. And then draw 2, or take 2 from there and draw 1, or draw all 3.
I'm gonna draw new 3.
Okay. That's not going to stay straight. Use your little thingy. I have a CD on that pile. They're just sliding around.
See. Stay.
Stay. Okay. All right. Already done everything I do with students. So, which did I need? 7. Oh, I played the wrong one. I'm gonna correct something. Sorry. I'm gonna switch this with Pixie. It's the same thing. I mean, so all right. I'm gonna go to Pixie. So that gives me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't get the bonus because that's my own spot. And then I need to put a 1 blue token somewhere else. Yeah, put there.
So now I am sending me there. See?
You're gonna go
Because
to yellow?
it says this. Oh, but I have to play this after.
No, that's another turn. Don't think of the cards as gameplay. You don't do anything with the cards unless you go somewhere that allows you to play a card. Cards are just basically sitting down unless you go to this spot, the X-Jet. That's the only 3 spots we have where you can play a card right now. Oh, except for events. Sorry, events. Yes, events are up here.
But I are already taken, so...
No, the events are empty.
This one says, assign one hero or student from your player board to
one of these cards.
Oh, it was this one. Choose an action space that has any tokens on it and claim all of those tokens.
So you want to go here. And then I'm guessing you want to be first next turn, so we'll just leave you there and leave me there. And then, so then you choose a space and take all the tokens. So these 2 tokens.
See.
Okay. So you get 1
blue?
And 1. Yep, 1 blue, 1 willpower, and 1 point.
And this goes out?
And this gets discarded. CC.
Was it this?
Yeah, it was there. Earthquake oddity strikes again. So I do need to... Oh, okay. So I'm going to go here, which gains me 2. 1, 2. All right. Tuterno. You can get more resources. You can send more to the X-Jet.
I need amarillo.
All right. So 3 more yellow. All right. Put me on the X-Jet.
Oh, yeah?
Sí. Es final. Final Magica. So the only thing available there is the 4 red with a victory point, the 4 of any type, and then you add a victory point to the board, or go to the X-Jet again. And I will do 11. So I get 4 and a victory point. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So that is the institute fees. Institute phase. There's a lot of fees at the institute. All right. So you get to go first for the X-Jet. So your magic. No. You're attacking. Attacking. So you can either go here, which is basically a free attack, and you get a victory point, and you complete this. Or you can just go down to one of the spots. You've got 2 people, so you get to attack twice, basically.
Oh, okay.
There's no green, so going there doesn't do you any good. But if you go here, that's a free attack.
Do I put their name?
Yeah, put that there. So you get 1 victory point. And then you cover up this one. Con azul. And ocho más. That's it.
But I have to spend this.
No, that's freebie. Colossus is a freebie. Colossus, I saw in one of the other people's playthrough, they had Colossus. Colossus is just a freebie. He's not worth, I mean, most of your grays are not worth a lot of points, though, if you notice that. See, they're 6s and 8s, whereas your combos are more. All right, so my gambit. And I'm going to go, what was I going for? I got my colors. Oh, here it is. 2 and 9. So 2, 1, 2. Oh, is it 2 and 9? 2 and 7. Oh no, that's not it. 1, 2. Let's calculate. I thought there was one that was 7. Oh, I think I did.
It was not that one.
No, because I was looking at this. It was 9, and I needed to go to the yellow or to the blue, which I did. Did I not add some blues? Because I got the 2 here, and I got the 4 there, which would put me at 6. I guess I was only at 2 last time. Dang it. Okay, well I messed up. Because that's not going to do me any good. Because we don't have any more new mutants out, do we? Nope. Alright, well, that's fine. Guess I'll go to the extraction point. I screwed up. Do I want 2 cards? No, I'm good. So I will just take 1 of any resource. So, well, I need blues. I guess I get more blues somewhere else. Yeah, see, if I would have realized it, I would have gone there instead of the red. That's fine. No, I'm not gonna get a blue. I'm gonna get a yellow, I think. Okay. Do that enough. Alright, so you take magic. Which one were you going after? This one, the 9 and 2?
No.
Oh, you don't have enough either. You got 7.
Oh, yeah, I needed more.
You have 8 and 5. You're 1 short. You're 1 short as well. You needed 8. 8 and 3. Yeah, you're same thing. You're going to the extraction zone as well.
Do I go there?
Yeah, it's the only thing you can. You can't do any of the attacks.
Oh, look, I'm
So you can either get 1 of any resource, or you can spend 1 yellow to draw 2 cards, and it can be the cards from the row or from the draw pile.
Well, I need this.
Okay. All right, so that's in the round. So moves to round 3. Take back all of our workers. Our heroes. We're putting them to work. Putting our heroes to work. It's not as easy. These are standees. They do have bases, but we figured for you guys, for the streaming purposes, it's better to have them down, which just makes them harder to pick up.
Is it visible?
You have a magic over there. Yeah, you can see them. You can see them. Right? You didn't have a student, right? No. Okay.
He left.
So we went to round 3, and then so start of the round, I score 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I do. I can exchange.
You can choose. Yeah, you can do it. You can choose if you want to do exchange. You have to exchange 3 of one for 2 of another, and then take 3 1-point tokens and put them out. Okay.
3 of one for 2 of another. I can try to do this? No, see?
Well, yeah, we need this one, this one, this one, this one. So we have 4 more attacks we have to do.
But I don't need anything pink. I mean, that symbol there is one.
No, that symbol means absolutely nothing unless a card has it. The symbol's just if you have a team up card. That's all the symbol means. So I'm gonna go. All right. So you are first. And yeah, so we're full up there, so we don't draw any cards. ¿Qué es tu plano?
So I cannot place an event?
Yeah, you can play an event.
But I have to go here.
Yep. So you play an event. Training exercises. No, you're playing. You're playing it.
So
you do an event. You do what it says.
Assign one
hero or a student from your player board to the blue card you play. So you have to play a blue card first. You don't have a blue card. Okay, so you can't do that yet. You have to play the blue card. So basically, it would be bishop. Like you would play bishop, and then you'd assign the worker to bishop, which doesn't do you any good right now because we don't need green, but it might do you good on a follow-up turn. What do you want? What were you trying to do? Play your green card?
I want to do
We're not doing this yet.
No, I know, but I wanted. Well, I already have the resources for that.
Yes, but you can, if you can try to get the resources for the other one too. You want to try to get well, you can't do both of these.
No.
Because it's the same amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're maxed out on yellow. Again, if you want to play your, well, you don't have blue. So if you want to get a blue guy, then go up to the headmaster's office and get a blue guy. Or go get more resources. I don't know. All right, so you go there. So you have to discard one card. Or not discard. You have to put one card in the row in the market. Right? And then you have the option to take 3 cards, either from the market or any combination of the draw pile.
I am going here.
You're gonna do all, you don't like any of those cards?
Should I like them?
I don't know, Amor. I don't.
I don't know
how you're trying to play.
I don't know.
I mean, Husk isn't a bad card. You put Husk down. She gives you 4 red and 2 blue. That's a pretty good card.
She gives me, or I have to pay. I don't know when it means.
She gives you by going to those spaces. When we put the cards out, that becomes new spaces. We're building our worker placement board.
Okay, so I'll take her back.
So she's good. She's a good guard. So take her back.
1.
And then that event, if you want to be able to play her without having to go to one of these 2 spots.
Dos.
But there really isn't a reason. The reason to do that is because you want to stay in. If you want to stay first.
And 1 from here.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's why they were all out of order. So I'm going to do. Not sure how important the evolutions are. This one seems pretty important. All right. So I'm going to go do evolution. And I'm going to do this one. It says, then we blow it up. So after I sign Gambit and play an event card, I get 4 victory points. But this one specifically has to be Gambit going and doing the events. So that's where, when you have more than one character, these cards are going to specifically say if this character or this character does it. Yours are just all magic. That's why I gave you magic, because it's just magic. You don't have to worry about that. Where are all of our team up cards are the green ones? Like the one I have in my hand is the green one too.
So I need to go here.
See? And you play your team building exercises, which then allows you to play your green character to wherever you want her. Basically, it's whatever bonus you want to try to get. If I were to use it, right? And then put your blue marker. All right. That's fine. I will go to the X-Jet. Armor.
So if I go here.
You just go there. That's all. I got there first, so I got to play the.
Oh,
card.
only the first.
Only the first player. Yep. Okay. I need. All right. Tres Azul is going to put me over, so instead I'm going to go here. So you get 2 red. I get 4 red. 2, 3, 4, and I get 2 blue. 1, 2, and then place 2 1 red tokens on any other spots. Okay.
So now I want to play this. There is nowhere to play something.
Well,
oh, see
again,
here. No?
But again, yeah, so that would be, yes, that's a good combo. Yep, so you put her there. So now you need to play your blue, you play your event. Yep. So your event tells you to play a blue card. Yep. Then claim it. Oh. Blue token. Sorry, claim it, blue token. And now put your hero on that card. Or a student. So this is one of those examples of when you can put a student down there. Because the difference is if you send a student down here, they don't get any they don't count towards any. I lost it. A hero down here at the end goes to the extraction zone. A student down here at the end just gets discarded back to the general pool. All right. So you went there. So this immediately takes effect because you just put your worker there. So you would pay 6. You don't have your 5 blue yet.
So
You don't want to do that yet. That is what you want to do, but you need to get your 5 blue first. Get your 5 blue first. Hold on that. All right, so you want to get your blue first.
I don't, and what does this mean? What does it give me?
You pay these to get this, which will get you your 17 points. So you're doing it right. You just didn't have your payment yet. So you want blue. Do you want the 4 blue?
Yes.
4 blue. Okay. So you get 4 plus 1 victory point. Where you at? Right there. 1 victory point. And then you need to place a blue token somewhere else besides that spot.
So I can play.
No.
I can play there.
Well, you have enough for it to do it now on your next turn. But no, it just needs to be one of these spots that somebody can put a worker.
In the blue.
Blue with more blue. So that makes that blue more valuable. Okay. So I'm going to go a key, which gets me 1 red, maxes out my red. I'm going to play the Stepford Cuckoos. Cuckoo, cuckoo. There. Okay. Now I'll do that turn that you were just doing. So now you will go to the. We never brought your worker back. Yeah,
so
we
I
never
play
brought it back.
that.
Okay, so you play that. Play that.
Play that and get rid of.
Well, hang on. Do all the other stuff first. Do that. Do that. Now go here. Now you 6 red and 5 blue. All right, and then your blue token on the 17. Well, whichever one you want. Which one do you want to cover up?
I was working for something and now I don't have any, so I don't know. I wanted to do.
I mean, you could even do this one here. Technically, if you want to mess me up, you do this one. Because that's the one I was working for. Which means then I won't be able to do it. That's the smartest move, because I won't be able to do it and get those 15 points. So that gets you 15. So that puts you at 20... No, you're at 18. Puts you at 33. 33? Okay. And then I have 2 workers left, and yeah, so it kind of messed me up. So I need 9 yellow. I'm at 3. That's a lot of yellow.
I have not seen this symbol.
It's going to be on one of the cards at some point, maybe. Maybe not.
But then we cannot kill him if he's not.
No, we would just need to have this amount. So that's what I said, I need 5 yellow. So I can actually get it, so I'm good to go. All right, so we need 5 yellow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get in there. Get in there. And then I need to place 1 yellow token somewhere else. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it down here. That makes the most sense.
No más work.
You have no more because, yeah, you did a double thing. All right, so oddity passes. So then it is back to me. Can I do... I can't do 2 attacks. No, there's not even enough. Oh, but this will complete this one. So that's good. Okay. So should I just get resources for the next round? Probably. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, so I'll just go here. And you get a student, but unfortunately you've already passed. So that'll just be a student for the next round. I get 4 of any resource, which is just going to max me out because it's putting me over my limits. And I put a victory point somewhere. I'll put it right there. Right? Okay, so now we're going into the mission phase. So you have your, or I'm first, rogue. So my rogue is going to go here. Problem is that was kind of stupid because you collect first before you do it. So that's going to do nothing. I do get 1 point though. And then I'm doing 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. No, 8 will put me down to 2 and 5. So that completes this one. So now he is defeated. I get 9 points. So it puts me at 36. Right. For each of your player markers here, draw 1 card. So I get to draw 2, and you get to draw 2.
Do I get
It's plus 1 card, so it can be draw or from the thing. I won't draw. Just draw 2.
2?
Yeah. And then you can either take from there or draw.
Draw. I don't know.
All right. All right, so that was the benefit of that. My hero now goes to the extraction zone because she was there. She goes there. And then I can get 1 of any resource. I guess I'll get 1 yellow. All right, so you get yours back. I get mine back. And now we're going to have a harder boss, a key. So that harder boss is the Sentinels. So as you can see, when you go up to a higher level, you've got more things that you're going to have to defeat compared to the easy level guys, right? But they are worth a lot more points, right? So we have our new bad guy that we're going to have to beat up, right? So where is magic going? You might actually see, you can even do this now. Because Colossus. Well, no.
Okay,
you could just use Colossus for free.
She goes there?
If that's what you want to do.
See, of course.
Because you can't do any of the others, right? No, 9 blue, 2 3 3. No. 8 5. No. Yeah. So that's your best bet. All right. So which one do you want to cover up?
Doesn't it have to be the...
Well, yeah, but
it's
either
the
one.
same.
They're the same symbol. Yeah. All right. And you get 4 points. Boish.
Is this 4? No, not yet.
No. Now move it to 4. All right. So we flip this over. So now our rewards at the extraction center are different. All right. So we take back all of our heroes. Yeah, probably laying them down like that was not a not a good idea.
It's hard to pick
You have
them
a
up.
magic ray over there. It's 1 2 3. 1 2 3. All right. So start of round, I score 3 points. Nope, that's not me. And then I have to take 3 point tokens and put them out. All right. Are you going to do your starter turn? You can do a swap or no? 3 for 2.
No,
3 for
because
2.
no, I'm gonna do that thing.
All right. You are first because you did not change the turn order.
Mm.
Now remember, to be able to use magic's big abilities, and I don't know what they are, you kind of want to read them. If you ever want to be able to put these, you have to get upgraded all the way. So don't forget that. Oh, I forgot to fill the one spot that was empty.
With this?
Yep.
Mondo.
Mondo from Generation X. He allows you to draw 3 cards and then return up to 3 of your students to get victory points. We're not getting a lot of students, though. That's the only problem. You have 1 student, so you have 1 extra character you can send out.
Oh. I don't have to play events. I don't know.
Well, then just get enough to start doing damage to the Sentinel. Remember, that's the objective.
So
is
that will
to
be who going here.
no, well, resources, or yes, go to the X-Jet if you have another blue card. Yeah, if you want to play him. So go to the X-Jet, play your blue card. Put your
Then I have to pay for it?
Put your mark up there. Also, when you went to Colossus earlier, I should have gotten 3 for that.
Oh, I see, that's yours.
Yep. I mean, you got most of the other ones out there. And
So
we need
I
the
just
purples,
put it there, and what about this?
Then on your turn, you can send, when we go to the mission phase, you can send your magic there, spend those resources, and that happens.
But I won't because I have to do this.
It's the same thing. I'm confused.
I am confused too.
You can use these to attack, or you can put your character here to attack. Either way to attack.
But I have to spend this.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then how do I do this?
Ignore that. When you do this, you get this, which is this.
Okay.
No entiendo? If I spent this, I get 1 purple, I can cover up this purple. If you look, this is 6 and 5. Purple is normally, that's 9 and 2. That's 9 and 2. That's 8 and 3. So purples normally cost, what, 11 to do? So that's still 11, it's just different colors than what these require. Some of them are better, like here. You got 7 for the green, and this green needed 9. So sometimes it's better to use the allies, right? That one's better because it gives you 8 victory points plus a gray.
Okay.
Right? And so that gray then is going to come over here and give you 4 more victory points. So technically it gives you 12 victory points when you use Rock Slide. So what you want to aim for is you need to get that amount of resources so you can send your magic there on your next turn. Well, on the mission phase, because you get to go first.
Okay.
Because that's going to be worth the most points. All right. All right, so what was I doing? I don't know what I was doing. Oh, he works. He's pretty good. All right, so I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to do this first. Why not? All right, so I'm going to go do this first, which allows me to get 1 victory point. Because I assigned Gambit, and I play, and I need to play one of my... I need to play that, so as soon as I play that, I gain 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Playing this, it says choose an action space that has any tokens on it. Claim all of those tokens. What token do I want? I forgot I was going to do that. I should have put the victory points. I'll put these and then I get more. I guess I'll just take a victory point. I'll do Sage's victory point. I'll just do that one. All right. So I did that, and then for the turn order, I want to go first next time.
gives me 4 right now.
One. This is better. You get 1 victory point. You see why it's better? That's 4. This is 4. This is better because you're also going to get 2 blue. So that gives you 4 red, 2 blue, 1 victory point, and you place 2 tokens on a space other than this one.
Here.
Not that space.
Okay, 1 here, 1 here.
All right. Okay. Now I'm going to go to... See, same thing. I was going to head up to Cerebro, but that doesn't... Once you get cards down here, the top ones really don't make sense anymore if you have a better version below. All right, so it allows me to draw a card. I really don't want Rock Slide. I'll just draw from the deck. All right. Oh, event. Oh, I like that one. Okay. I'm going to play Anole. Anole. I think he is Latin, actually, in the comics. He allows you basically to play any card. That's what he does. So you can play an evolution card, a ally card, or an event card. Doesn't let you play a team up card though. That's weird. Oh yeah, I need to get more resources because I gotta send people on missions. That's the whole point of this game, is to go on missions. See, so now he is better than either of those now, because also you score 3 points for each of your other heroes at this card's location. I wonder why it says that. You can't have more than 1 hero at that location. Oh, location. This is 1 location. Sorry. This whole thing's 1 location. This Cerebro is 1 whole location. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he is going to combo with being here, here, here. Then you'd get points for having him in all those spots. So he's a combo-tastic guy.
Can I go there in the blue?
Blue? Okay.
So I gain?
You gain 3 blue, 1 red. All right. So I'm going to go to the X-Jet. To Terna.
I want to attack this one.
Okay, well, that's... No, not yet. Send him to the X-Jet. Okay. If I want to do more attacking, that's the question.
Sí, mi amor. Necesitamos atacar.
Well, I need more resources to do. All right, that's fine. I'll go to the Stepford Cuckoos. Gives me 1 victory point and 5 amarillo. Puts me at 8. And I place 1 yellow token out somewhere. Okay.
Solo tengo esta.
Here.
And then I give you that benefit?
Yes, if you go to the top one, you don't. Since you have nobody else there, your best bet is to go there if you don't want to give me the benefit.
So 3
So-
and 2 of ever? Oh.
Well, no, you're just going to play her. Valuable recruit. Double all recruiter bonus granted by this card. Alternate form. When assigning to this space, instead of this space's cost and benefit, you may discard an ally card to use the cost and benefits of its action space as though you had assigned a student's pawn to it. Okay. Okay, so this is, yeah, it's a weird card. I haven't seen one like this. Okay, so valuable recruit, basically, you double the recruiter bonus of wherever you put it. So if I go there, you get double what it is. So you can get double yellow, double blue, or double of your choice.
Double of my choice.
Right. The second thing is, if you were to put somebody here, now again, this is only going to be
Do
able
I
to
put a
happen
blue
during, well, this only happens during the mission phase. Yeah, blue. During the mission phase, if you were to put somebody here, instead of taking this, which is worth 5 resources, you could discard another card to have its ability instead. But that's an actually really good card, 5 resources. Okay. What was I going to do? Oh, I was doing Masa Azul. Okay, so I'm going to go there. Gets me 1 yellow and 4 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. And place 1 blue on another spot. Okay. You have magic and you have a student. You actually have twice as much left.
I have never sent a student anywhere.
You did once on the very beginning.
Oh,
You sat
so-
one, and then he went away. Again, you also have, if you want more cards, Headmaster's Office.
Yeah, because I don't have.
All right, so you can take what's there or draw. So Mondo's the one where you can discard your students to get points by going there. The events are same thing. Discard your students to get points. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Nightcrawler one. I'm not sure the benefit of that one. Or you can just draw 3 from the deck.
Mondo. Hi. Mondo.
All right.
Refresh now.
No, we refresh at the beginning. And then I'm going to send my last rogue to the X-Jet. And then do you want to send your students somewhere, get some resources, or are you just going to say that's it? Danger Room gives you 4 red. You could do your enhancement, but you'd have to spend 3 resources. And if you do this enhancement, evolution, then you'll get 3 points. See, that's how I said this is a combo now. It's you place one somewhere else here, and then you play that, right? So then you get it. Or same thing, you don't even have to do the evolution. You could play an event card or a student, an ally. Or like I said, if you just want to max out your red, you can send them up here and just get 4 red. All right, 4 red. All right, I can't do anything else. So now it is mission phase. All right, so magic is first.
She's going here.
All right, so that gives you a free gray, which is this one here. So blue, okay. And 4 points. All right. I'm gonna go to my robe. I'm gonna go to armor. So I get a blue. And then I spend 1 yellow and 4 blue to do a green, which is this one. It gives me 12 points, which puts me at 61. And place 1 tough token. I'll place 2 tough tokens on spaces other than this one. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Okay. Your other magic. You were doing the orange, right?
The what?
You're gonna do that one.
Oh wait, I didn't spend.
No, you didn't have to. This is free. Colossus was free. Now you've got your other magic. So you want to do one of these, right? So then just either the, what are you doing? The 5 and 9, or the 8 and 5. Basically, it's costing you the same amount of resources, whichever resource you look at the board and see which resource you can pick a lot up of, and that's probably the one you want to choose because you can just pick those up.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, so one more.
Huh?
Yep. So 5 and 9. So you'll be 5. Yeah, you'll be at 5 red and 1 yellow. Yep. And your blue marker.
But wait.
And then you get 11 points. So that puts you at 53.
But I didn't do this because it's gray.
Because you got a freebie. You ignore this when you do this. There's 2 ways to attack. There's two ways. There's 2 ways to attack the villain. One is a team up attack, where you may have to spend resources. Colossus is free. Or by actually going and attacking it yourself. So here you did a team up attack with Colossus for free and got that one. This one you actually went and did it yourself and spent the resources.
Okay.
See? All right, and then I got Rogue. What was I going to do with Rogue? I think I'm going to do the other. I think, remember, you were working on Rock Slide, and you went here instead of Rock Slide. That's what happened. Yeah. I think you still, you still got 11 points there instead. I'm actually going to go do Sunfire, which is 6 and 5 Azul. And I'm actually going to do that one there because it's worth more points. So that is 17, which will put me at 78. There we go. No more people to send out. So move the round tracker to 5. All right. And everybody comes home. If you want to make it easier, we can reach in the box and get the standees if you think it'd be easier.
No.
We're used to doing it this way now. All right, I get to go first now.
My student stays there.
Your student goes back into the pool. We're gonna
Adios.
Adios, student. Fill up our missing spot up there.
Oh, this one.
Oh yeah, you have exited us. All right. So I'm going to. What am I going to do first? Do another upgrade. Oh, can't do that yet. Okay. I'm gonna go to Husk. So you get 2 red. I get 4 red and 2 blue. And place 2 toughness tokens somewhere else. Salute. Woo!
You scared the mimis.
Lo siento, mimis. Ok, tu turno.
We still have to kill this and then that.
And then him. No, we don't have to kill both of the challenging bad guys. Technically, we don't even have to kill him. We have to kill him to get to him. So I could have, I could have, if you want the game to go a little bit quicker, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'll do this one instead and drop me down. So that's fine. Oh, I forgot. Beginning of turn, I get 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I have to put out my 3 tokens. I'm not gonna. I could have put it there because I thought I was gonna go there, but that's fine. Making token piles. Okay. So yeah, so we need to beat up this one here, which needs 8 and 5, and then this is what it could take. I don't know if it's completely full or not.
I don't want this.
Oh, you got to go up to the headmaster first. All right. So, all right, get rid of Mondo, and then draw 3.
This one, that and that will give me a student?
Yes. Well, it gives you a student and the green attack.
But we don't have green attack.
Not anymore, but
We
they
don't
have
know.
it on here. We don't know what this has.
Can we see?
No.
That
That would be cheating. That parque is butter that you put on bread. Butter. Parque. Butter. Parque. It's an old commercial. Well, you've only taken 1. You got 2 more cards you got to take. Either draw or bishop.
Yeah, no, bishop, I don't know.
Okay. All right. So now I will go to B. All right, which gets me 1 victory point and 2 rojo. And for my evolution card, so now to do this, because of Powerhouse being in there, first I have to spend a blue and a red because of this. And then in order to add the upgrade, I need to spend 2 blue and 2 red. So now this says after assigning Rogue and picking up tokens, I get 1 additional resource.
Okay, so I play here.
Okay.
And I play here.
All right, so Psylocke, Strike Force.
When you recruit this card, you may assign a hero from your player board to a space on a mission tile or the extraction zone.
So when you recruit this card, what is considered recruiting? So her space gives you draw a card and play an event. So you're actually, this doesn't actually attack the bad guy, but what it lets you do is hero from your player board to a space on the mission tile or extract zone. Oh, this is like a free attack. But you need to make sure you leave a hero behind. It's like you're calling in a strike force. Okay. So you want to make sure that you leave an extra hero behind because it says from your player board. All right. All right, so I'm going to do this one, which gets me dos red, 1, 2, and 1 victory point. All right, I'm going to play this event. Return one of your heroes to your player board. So return the one I just put out. That gets me 4 victory points for my ability. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then assign a hero from your player board to an open space on the Institute, which is basically the top section. I'm going to take Rogue. I'm going to place Rogue here. So I get 2 red. I can only have 1. I get 1 victory point. I get 3 yellow. I can only hold 1 yellow. And then I get 1 resource of my choice because she just picked up tokens. You need yellow. We're gonna do some ataques. Well, I mean, unless you're gonna go to Psylocke first, because that'll knock out this last one.
Pero, okay.
Well, no, that you've already got a magic over there. You just want to remember to keep 1 magic behind. So now you can just get more resources if you're going to send more magics out. That sounds weird. It's almost like we need to have multiple, man. So that way it makes sense why you have multiple. So ignore that for now. I'll tell you what to do with that when it goes back to mission stage.
So
you want to get your resources.
There is no mucho amarillo.
It's right there.
Oh, but will be here?
No,
Here?
on the card. Yep. So I get you 5 yellow. And then I get to draw a card. I'll take 1 from the pile. And then place a yellow token somewhere. So if you're going to go to Strike Force, then you put it there. Again, that'd be a free token for you. All right. Miterno. All right. So I'm going to go to the event. I'm going to play the card that I just got. So that gives me 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm at 100. And then it says place 2 heroes from your board to open spaces on the next ship. 2. Gambit likes cards, and I don't think I'm doing this exactly right, because I think for Gambit you're supposed to just keep drawing cards. So do you have enough resources to do, well, we don't know what the next one's going to be for more damage. Same difference though, if you had 8 and 5, you can guarantee this with your first one, and then you could just see what comes up and use your Psylocke to go to this. Would work too. Yeah, I would just say get more, if you need to get more yellow. No, there's no more yellow.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, I don't have enough blue to do that one. Ooh, I'm way short on blue. Ooh, I hope there's something I can do in this one. I can do this one. If you want to do that, then you need to go to one of the, go here or here. Bottom one gets you victory points.
Okay.
Bottom one will get you victory points.
For doing that?
Mm-hmm. Go here. So then play your green card, wherever you want. Right. You need your token, your disc. All right. And then it says score 3 victory points for each of your other heroes. You have 1 hero there, so you get 1, 2, 3 victory points. And then I get 1 card. I still don't like any of them. One there. Why do I keep getting all the? It's good to get the events because they work well with with Gambit, but it's like I kind of don't want the events. Place a player marker on top of another player's on the recruit space of blank or blank. When an opponent assigns a hero or student to that space, you also gain a recruitment. Oh, okay. So I can have the same space as somebody else. Found family. So you can have two. So me and you both can control a spot. Right. I'm past. I have nothing left because my last turn sent both of my rogues over there. Nope, that's not a spot. That's not a spot anymore. You've got that one over there, 4 Vinny.
But why is not
that? This is the benefit if I use this card for you. Destroying the world magic. It was where magic is. There we go. All right, so you get 4 of any resource. And then you have to place these 3 tokens on a space other than this one. It technically does not say they have to be different spaces, as I've noticed. Right?
But there is no mask right here. But we don't.
There might be on here. We don't know. All right? So you're going to pass because you're going to...
No.
Earthquake, what are you doing? There's hurricane. No, you're from Colombia. It's earthquake. You live in Florida. It's hurricane. Hurricane season. All right, so you get to go first. So you're gonna remember.
Okay.
If you assign your oh, you only get 1 attack because you didn't save an extra person because you needed
my extra person.
See, but you only have 1 in the X jet. So if you want to just save your resources, send her there. Send
this one?
Yeah, here. Well, you have 2 options. Sorry, hang on. You have 2 options. One is to send her there. That's going to get you both of these, which the yellow's not going to do you good. But it's going to allow you to draw a card and play an event card as well.
Okay, see.
All right, so you go there. So you get 1 victory point.
Draw 1 card and play 1 card.
Yeah.
Look,
Now
look.
play an event card.
Look.
All right. So you get 1 resource of any type, so whatever you want, and then each other player gains 1 resource. Oh, that was nice. Mission prep. It's called mission prep, and you're in a mission. And then you assign her to a space, which would be this one here. I think you still have to spend it. Okay, so then you spend this. So 8 and 5.
8
yellow, 5 blue. Mm-hmm. All right, you get your blue marker. And you get 11. So that puts you at 68. All right. So you just beat this one. So you have a choice. You can either go to the extraction zone. Oh no, you have to, this is the extraction zone. So you can either go here, which would allow you to spend 2 red to upgrade yourself. Or to perform that action, you still have to spend this as well. So it'd be 5 total. Or you can spend 1 blue to get 2 students. Or you can go here and get 3 red and 2 resources of your choice.
Here.
All right. So you get 3 red, 2 resources of your choice. All right. So for this, when defeated, for each of your player markers here, you may spend 1 resource to get 4 points. So you could spend 1, 2, 3, 4 resources to get 16 points. That sounds like a good deal.
But a 4?
Yeah, so it'd put you down. Yeah, 1 to 4. Yep.
Okay.
So that'll give you 16, which will put you at 84. All right. I have 2, so I will spend 2, and that will get me 8. 8. All right. So then we flip these over, so you get your little markers back. Mine. So then flip the final test faced up. So this is done. There's no more of these guys that have to come out. So now this one comes out. But again, technically we could still do that.
Oh my god.
So we have Master Mold, and he needs Toto. That was probably to be expected. He needs Toto. All right, but that's fine. We're not done battling yet. We still got my 2 rogues over there. All right. So my first rogue, I'm going to send. So my first rogue, I'm going to send to Rock Slide. So that is 6, 2, and 2, which gives me a gray and 8 points. And then the gray gives me 4 points. All right. And then I'm going to send my other rogue to can't do any of the other ones. Yeah, I'll send her to Colossus, which gets me 2 points. And then gives me another gray for another 2 points. Oh, 4 points. Sorry. Yeah, 4. All right. No more people in the mission? That is it. All right, so we all come back. We all came back alive. That's good. No casualties. All right. The round tracker. 6. All right. I am first because I was the only one that went up to the medical bay. Oh, got to do our beginning of turn stuff. If you want to do your beginning of turn, I get 3 points.
I'm missing one chica.
Oh, she's being disciplined by Professor X. And then I put 3. See, mine specifically says on different spaces. Those other ones don't specifically say different spaces. Oh, you got your orange chica, don't you? From here.
Me what?
Didn't you say you got one that had the orange?
I did. Yes. Dust.
All right. So, I'm going to send Gambit here. And then I'm going to play this event. So place a player marker on top of another player's in the recruiter space of one of the things. When an opponent assigns a hero to that, I also get the benefit. So okay, I guess we can do this. That way the people at home can see. All right, do that. And oh, we forgot to refill the top up there. Ooh, all new X-Men. Oh, that's a nice, that allows you to do any. That's a really nice one. It's expensive though. You need 5, 4, and 3. Oh, and then this one here, the player who recruited the most blue gains 10 points. So right now you have the most, and if you put another one out there, you're guaranteed to get those 10 points. Which means you may want to go to the black jet before I have a chance to do it. Or the X jet. The X jet. It's they call it X jet now, but it was actually it was a blackbird, so it's a black jet. Right. So then you get to play a team up card. Right. Last spot.
What happens if we don't have more space?
Nope, that's it. That's all that can go out there. Now there are cards. Again, there might be other cards like Wolf's Bane that allow you to get rid of them, but that is basically our game board now. That's the thing with this. We're building our game board as we play.
We don't even have this anymore.
No, yeah, he doesn't do anything anymore. Unless there's somebody that lets you get rid of things. All right. So I'm going to send Rogue here. Which gets me 1 victory point. And then I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 2 red. 1, 2. And then my ability kicks in, so I get 1 more as a bonus. And then place 2 red markers somewhere else. Yeah, so like Moira McTaggart, she doesn't do anything anymore. I don't know where I'm going to go, so I'm just going to spread them out. Best bets resources. On the card, Immortal, on the card. Yeah, so you get one red, 5 yellow, and then you place 1 yellow somewhere else. Alright, I know I need to send somebody to the exchange. I'll just do that while I think of what I'm actually trying to do here. Need masses. Oh. Draw me a card for fun. That was from that one. Alright, and then you just went there, which gives me 2 red. 2. And then you get 5 blue, or 4 blue, 1 yellow, 1 red, and then place 1 blue token on another space. Just want to know. Well, yeah, it can be that one, technically. Alright. You did 4 of any resource, so you get a student. And then I get 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 blues. And it says place 3 point tokens out.
So we still have to do this?
No, we don't have to do them. We just have to do this guy. Yeah, if they actually had something that impacted the game to where it's like you want to get rid of them, then I would see yes. But technically, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why. I really don't know why they're why that's there, unless you just want to make the game longer to try to get as many points from them as possible. Maybe in a higher player count game, it would make more sense because everybody's attacking.
Yeah.
So the only way to get points is to beat them all up. Yeah, we'll just. You get a point token. You get a point token. You get a point token. Everybody gets that point. Okay, it's your turn. You could have been going while I was deciding where to put the point tokens.
See, right?
You're maxed out on resources and more.
So here.
Now you're gonna save 1 for Psylocke again. Which technically, actually, you can send them down too. Doesn't matter. Either one. Or save it for the next round. It's probably gonna be at least another round to get all this done. Because I mean, even maxed out resources, I don't think we'd be able to knock out 2 things. There's not much of anything out. Guess I will get the. No, sorry. Rogue needs to go on missions, not Gambit. 1, 2, 3. Technically, I should have. That's fine. All right, Tuterno. You can just keep going to the extra. I mean, if you don't want to do anything out here, remember, because you still get these abilities, right? So you can actually send, for example, you can send your second magic here to get more resources, and then you might have enough resources for your third magic to combo that.
But I already have all my resources.
No. But you're going to spend resources with your first magic. So you spend resources with your first magic, then you send your second magic here, and so forth. I don't know.
How many can be there? 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5.
All right. Okay, so the first magic.
Six.
Right. So 6 and 5.
And 5.
All right, and then that gives you a purple. So whichever one.
This one is 6 and 5. So it does. You said it does not.
No, it doesn't matter. Ignore the left. You get a automatic purple now of one of those 2. What the reason you would look at them is to see what resources
in
you
case
have.
we didn't have these cards, these symbols.
Correct. The reason you would look at them is, okay, you can get red and yellow, right? So if you send that second magic here, you're going to get your red and your yellow. So it's better to keep that one uncovered than this one, right? Because you wouldn't be able to get enough yellow from this spot, right? All right, so my Gambit. Where was I sending Gambit? I was going after green. Actually, I think I was going after that purple too. Oh, I don't know why I put this on Rock Slide. We're not gonna do that.
Oh, I was gonna say. Oh no.
It makes no sense. We're not gonna do that one. Same thing here with Colossus. It makes no sense. We're not gonna do it. Put it there. It's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna do green. Which green do I want to do? This one's cheaper. I like this one. It's cheaper. So 1 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4 blue to do 1 green. This one. That gets me 12. Puts me at 42. Oh, we forgot to give you yours. 12. Put you at 97. Okay, next magic. So I'm going to send her here. Yep. So that gives you 3 red and 2 yellow. All right, and then your next magic. So you're going to send her here. Or are we going to use your new thing up there? Well, your new thing gives you something else, right? Oh, which reminds me. I need to place 1 tough token somewhere.
What is my new thing? This?
So,
Place 3. Okay. So here.
no, yeah, that's going to get you more points. So 6, 4. It gives you 5 for using it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets you your 100. And then gives you a blue. Oh, it's down by your shoe. I got it.
Oh, sorry, Mimis. Was she sleeping on your foot?
No. All right. Which one do you want to cover up?
This one.
That one. All right. So that gets you another 11. So that puts you at 13. All right. And then what's the bottom? Place three 1-point counters.
One
out.
space other than this one.
All right. So technically, you could even put it on the extraction zone.
Todo?
But well, do you have enough to do another attack? I guess would be the question. Either a purple up here, which we don't have another purple. Green up here. 3.
This
You have
one.
enough to do that, so maybe there.
Does not matter. There is one.
You can put them all 3 there. See, this says on different spaces. The other ones just say on
Where
a
did you
space.
take that one
Put the other
from?
one there. There you go. You got a big pile there. Was this one there and I forgot it? Probably. Okay. All right. So my rogue. Oh, you forgot your 1 point here. I'm going to put her here. So that's 6, 2, 2. I could have gone there, but that wasn't going to be me. Because I told you to do that.
Go.
No, because I told you to do that. Okay, now you go there. All right. So that gets you 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then your blue token to cover up the green. Oh, I just went to the green anyways. I just finished that one.
Oh.
I was still being mean. Lo siento, hang on.
No.
No, I can do
You're
this.
in a
No, I can do
dream
this one
too.
instead. I can do this one instead. Sorry, I can do this one instead. Which is 15. Did I add that 12 already? Yeah. So then you get 12, which will put you at 30. All right. No mas, we have 1 mas left. See, told you it was only going to take 1 more round. All right. Everybody comes home. I think I took one of your magics. I did.
Eh?
I took one of your magics. She was hanging out with us. She was partying with Gambit and Rogue. Like, they seem like good party people. I'm going to go hang out with them for a little bit. All right. Here we go. I'm still first because the chant order. I get to score 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And then I get to add 3 points to different spots. All right. You can use your ability.
Change 3 for 2.
Well, yeah, I don't think you need to, though. You need resources more or anything. So basically, whoever goes to the X-Jet first is going to finish this. Because you just need to be able to complete that orange one over there. Or this one.
So who's gonna go first?
I go first. You didn't go to the medical bay. So makes sense for me to go there first then. There are still ways to get points. So, for example, that event card up there allows you to discard your student to get points. So we kind of have to play out the motions. Oops, we're on round 7.
But so I need to
changes.
play. I need to go here to do that.
You want to take those? No, go to the Professor X.
Oh, Professor X.
Yeah, and then you can take the cards from up there.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't. Mondo, do the event. I mean, either way. I mean, the Mondo would
okay.
require you to do 2 more things. The event would
because I
require you to
didn't.
do 1 more thing.
Because I didn't have students, so I get rid of one.
Yeah, so that's 1. Oh yeah, you had to get rid of 1. Probably this one.
Return up to.
Yeah, so you currently have 1 student, and you may get another one. Nope, nothing right now. And draw 2 more cards. All right. I'm gonna send Rogue here, so it's 1 victory point, and then I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2. You get 2 red, and then because of her ability, I get 1 more, and then I place 2 reds somewhere. Okay, do that enough. Okay. Here. 1. So you should just be going after the victory point tokens. Because like I said...
Are you going to attack him?
Yeah, I mean, it's the best thing to do on that turn. 1 red. Because it was Rogue that did it, she gets 1 extra, so I'll do 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. And place a blue somewhere else. Okay, do that enough.
Here. No, so I can't do this one.
Yeah, you can do that one.
Here?
No, what are you trying to do?
Collect this point.
Put your marker there. This is play a card. That's where you're trying to go. Okay, so you get 1 point for that. All right, and then you get 4 resources of your choice. And then it's place 3 1-point tokens somewhere on the board. Not there. You want to put them somewhere where you're going to be able to get to them. The thing is, as soon as I defeat him, that's end of game. So technically that...
Yeah, then coming here is not necessary.
Yeah, this wasn't necessary. So we'll just say you went up here instead. So you get 2 blue. Yeah, as soon as he's defeated, game ends. It's not like you still go through all the people that are in the X-Jet. The other people in the X-Jet just forgot their parachutes and never got to leave.
So where are you going next?
I don't know. Like I said, I've got ways to get more points.
Don't you need to go here, or you're just going to pay with the...
Yeah, I'm gonna go there, which is 6 and 4. Don't put them there, because that gives me more points.
I was going to give you point. Does it give you 1 or 3?
1. You flip them over. I know what I'm going to do to get points with my gambits that I have left.
Then I don't know. I'm gonna put like that.
What, you want to put them where you can get to them?
If you're going to
put them where you can get to them. There, you can get to them there. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to any of those spots.
You're going to attack right now?
No, we have to wait until both of us pass. Technically, yes, we both could have passed earlier, but I'm just trying to see if there's more ways to get points. That's all. So I'm going to send my gambit here. I'm going to play an event card. It says I may exchange 2 of my students if I don't have any students, but that still gets me 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now put your magic there. All right, and then that gets you 3 points. And then you can play a green card if you have one. So what's his sync? Choose an ally in the Institute board. Perform that space's effect as if you assigned a student. Synergy, score 3 points for each of your other heroes at this location. Okay, so his is kind of like Anole, where you get 3 points if you use everything in that spot. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go to Xavier's. I'm going to get rid of a card. I'm going to draw this one and just 2 more cards. Gracias. We have dos mágicas left. Trying to see, is there any none of your cards in your hand give you points, or none of your evolutions?
Well, sí, pero remove 1 hero pawn from your player board and set aside. This pawn cannot be assigned this round and score 8.
Yeah. So you have to go up to the event. And then you remove this player board, set it aside, and you score 8. So it puts you at 43. Ooh, you're catching up. That was a good one, actually. And guess what? That actually ruined my plan, because that's what I was going to do with my last gambit. I was going to go there.
Oh.
Oh, no, hang on. Anole. I forget Anole's again. Anole. I really don't care about any of this stuff. Oh, I got the same card. But I don't have another one down here. I could have gotten 14. Wow, that would have been a good one. 14 points in 1 turn. I just drew that one. That's fine. Graduation day. It's event. I don't have any of it, but it gets me 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There is no more event.
No mas. No.
I had this one also. That is for 6.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, no, it would have been. Oh, for each, yeah, it would have gotten you 6 there. Yeah, there's no more event spots. Yeah, that you should have actually taken that other spot to do this first, because that would have given you another 6 and it would have prevented me from getting 4. So technically, if we do this, because this is what you should have done earlier when I just said put them here, you should have put it there. You should have discarded this guy and got yourself 6 points there. And I would be 4 less. All right, so that is it. I guess it really doesn't matter where I would have put my last gambit, because it's not going to. All right. So now we're in the mission phase. I've got the only person in the mission phase. She's going to go there. She's going to spend 6. She's going to spend 4. That's going to get her 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to cover up this, which gets me 11. So that puts me at 68. All right. So master mode is defeated. So then the player who recruited the most team up cards gains 10 points, which is you. So that's going to put you at 59. And that's it. That's it. It says count up the most.
Okay.
You recruited the most. We might have played Psylocke wrong. We played her right, but I think we played her wrong. Because recruiting is when you put them down. So when you put her down, you should have put your magic here, which you did anyways. So you didn't technically have to go to that spot to do that. So you actually would have had 1 more attacker. Don't know if that would have affected the points in the game, but there we go, guys. That is Age of Heroes. We're going to go ahead and flip over and do our first impressions. That one there, that's what we're doing. All right. So the first thing are the components. What do you think of all the components?
The components are very pretty. I love that these acrylic standees are, what do you call this?
Double-sided?
Yeah, well,
acrylic standees are clear. That's what they're meant to be.
Clear?
Yeah, acrylic. Clear acrylic.
See, no, but I mean that you can see the back of the character and the front.
double-sided. Front. Well, no, you're right. Not double-sided. Just front and back.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, I like the acrylic standees. The only thing I mentioned in my unboxing is I don't like the art decision on the acrylic standees. because if you compare the art on the cards, the nice watercolor art, they don't match. It's like two different artists made these. And I love the art in this game. I mean, that's one thing that's drawing a lot of people into it. This watercolor art is really beautiful. And they've got it on the cards, they've got it on the rule book, they've got it on our player boards.
See.
They just didn't do it on the acrylic standees. A minor gripe, I do like that it's acrylic standees versus cardboard. I almost say if it would have been wooden meeples, because it's a worker placement with the stickers of the characters, would have probably been fine for me too. But I like all the components. How did you like this new type of dual layer board? It's not a dual layer board, it's just a punch out.
It's a holy.
Yeah, it's a punch out board.
I like it because it makes it, I mean, it's not, I always like to have things. I always like little, like if I had this, how do you say, like 10 instead of the board, I like that. But I think that this is a very nice way to keep it organized.
Yeah.
And
well, and the nice thing about these,
it does actually stay.
They stay pretty good. And the problem with the dual layer boards is they have a higher tendency to warp because of the way they glue them together. Like one of the other games we've got over there by CGE, we haven't played anything, it's Starship Captains. It's a single layer board, but it's two pieces. It like folds. So they gave you these little glue stickers. I don't know if you see them, they're like little round stickers, and you put the sticker down, you peel the other one sticker off, and you push the thing. They're little they're little sticker dots, and you put them in there. They're double-sided sticker dots, and then that's what holds it together. So that way it's not, the glue isn't causing the bowing, which is what they say a lot. So I like this as an alternative to a dual layer
nice.
board. Anything else in the component? I mean, I like the whole game. The game looks great.
And we do
Iconography, text.
I mean, there is a lot of text.
A lot of text.
But it's big.
A lot of icons.
A lot of icons.
There's no player aid.
There's no player aid. Yeah, I need that.
Not that he needs a player aid.
Really
There's a lot going on because this is a Euro, and there's a lot of things you can do. And I think like with you kept trying to go to the green spots. And then if you wanted to activate the card in the research lab, you kept thinking you had to go up to the research lab.
And I had to play a card that allowed me to do that, see?
No.
Okay.
That's what the green icon meant, was to play a card. You wanted to go up here to activate that. And no, that's to play a new green card.
Okay. Those things are the ones that I found. Well, that's the next one. No, the next.
That's mechanics. Oh, that's difficulty. Okay. So then the next are the mechanics. So the mechanics are your simple. There's the simple worker placement, right? Go out, place a worker, get resources. But then there's I kind of mentioned it during the playthrough, which is we are building our board. This board will be different every single time we play because we build our marketplace. We build our resource gathering, right? Then there's the bad guys that we have to defeat. That it's an escalation, right? You have one bad guy, it turns into another bad guy, it turns into another bad guy. You have the two phases, the gathering phase and then the mission phase. So what did you think of all those?
I like all those.
You like all those?
Yeah. It's just like I was confused. I didn't know where to go. But I like it. I mean, when you help me and when I see how it works, I think it is nice that there are phases.
Yeah, because you kept wanting to go to the mission phase too early because you had a card. You were like, I want to do something with this card.
That's my fear.
And that's why that's why I kind of at one point I said, don't look at the cards. You don't use the cards.
Yeah, I was because
you only use the cards when you want to put them on the board, not to. It's not a game. It's not when you're holding cards in your hand. You think, oh, I'm going to play these cards to do things, and these cards aren't used for that purpose.
It's to make the board.
It's to make the board. It's how you make your board better. So that's where like, oh, this card isn't going to make the board better. I'm going to get rid of this card.
But I was scared like not to be able to use one card that I wanted to. So like when we play these games with phases and then no, don't do that yet. That goes in the next step. It's like, what if then I cannot use it? I want it.
No, I think that falls into the traps we get into with not discarding cards because we want to hold on to the cards because we think we might be able to use them, but you kind of want to make sure you optimize what you're playing. I think that's probably the same problem we have with like Terraforming Mars and all the other games. We're not willing to discard cards. So that's what I was trying to tell you. Don't look at the cards. Just unless the card can be played out here and make something better for you. And that's the thing. Playing the card doesn't give you the resource. You then have to go there
Right.
to get the resource. Playing the card could get you resources because of the point tracks.
So speaking of the
Speaking of which, you get 3 more points
yay, ¿por qué?
from Dust. When I went to Dust, you get that's yours.
Oh,
So you
okay.
get 3 more points.
The icons where I have to pay and what I get, that was so confusing. I see that there is this arrow here.
Yeah, that arrow
Which means I
do
pay
this
for
to
it
get
to
this.
get that.
Yeah.
But that was, I mean, I was not
Well,
seeing that
because
before.
you were also thinking you needed to pay down here, and I was like that was, I don't know, maybe probably my explanation of how to do it, but yeah, there's 2 ways to attack the bad guy: using your team up or attacking
Or
the bad guy
paying
themselves.
exactly with that.
Which again, that's a neat mechanic. It gives you variability
Yeah,
on
I
how
like
you
that.
gain it. By the time you get allies, and by the time you get your institute built up, you're not as likely to use the default actions. You might, because it's the only way to get something you might need, but a lot of times these are going to give you some type of bonus on top of
Yes.
that, right? Like Colossus. I mean, Colossus is just great. It's like if you put one there, you basically were guaranteed to get to attack twice in a turn.
Well, of these guys, because this one didn't have
Well,
it.
no, he did. He had 2 at the beginning.
Oh, right.
This one has 2 of every color. So the last boss had 2 of every color.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, I like the mechanics. Everything about the mechanics I like. I'm trying to think of something that I didn't feel was like fluid, or didn't make sense. But I don't know. Like I did my upgrades, which
I
is
didn't
nice.
upgrade.
You didn't upgrade as much, and I don't know if that's good or bad, because I think there's a lot of different ways you can play. By me putting this start of the round thing, that was getting me in the lead really quick, right? Because my first evolution card was getting me 3 points every round, and then I was putting point tokens all around the board, which in a 2-player game, 50-50 chance that I might get those tokens, or Ogden might get those tokens.
Oh, this was something that I never got. Like, who decides who?
It's whenever
Who to go
it's whoever goes to the medical bay decides who goes first. So whoever goes to the medical bay first gets to decide who goes first. And then if nobody goes to the medical bay, then whoever passes first gets to choose who goes first. In a 2-player game, that's basically. I'm trying to think. There was another game we had we had a couple other games like that the turn order didn't change unless you went to a specific location.
Yes.
That's very similar. That's kind of
know.
like your change turn order location. Same thing. If you're playing with more players, right, everybody's going to be in different spots. The first person's going to be like, I'm going first, right, on the next round. No, I like the mechanics. Just off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that I don't like about it. Next is the difficulty. What did you think about the difficulty?
For me, it was difficult. I mean, it was difficult to learn it.
Mhm.
Once you play, it is not that difficult, but it took me.
Took you the entire game.
Yes.
And that unfortunately did
No,
have an
no.
impact on your enjoyment of the game, because I
It
could tell
does.
you were zoned out, and somebody might even mention in the comments at about the hour mark. You were already kind of like, I don't know what's going on.
But you know why also? Because I don't see when it is going to end. I mean, I knew we had these guys have to be hidden.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how long it was gonna take us, when I saw all of those, I felt like, it's gonna be like another 2 hours.
But we've already built up our engine, so it's a lot easier, a lot quicker, because that's
we had already
we had all
all
the
this.
colors there. Yeah, it makes it much quicker as you
But
go.
yeah, I mean,
It's that, and that's that's most Euro games. Euro games have that ramp up where it's kind of slow, but then all of a sudden you get to that last little part, and it's like, go.
But it's for me, it's like, yeah, I was not understanding everything from the beginning, and also I thought it was taking me too long to be able to do it. How do you say this? Like, by myself and well, and also not knowing when it was going to be.
Yeah, well, and I think
over.
that sometimes the seeing the optimal point strategy, like sometimes I don't even see it right away, but I'll see it like on my next turn, like, oh, that's what I should have done. But then while I'm waiting on you and you're trying to decide, it's like I see the optimal strategy, so that's what I help you. I'm like, yeah, you want to do this and this because that'll get you
I
more
don't
points.
know. I mean, yeah, maybe next time we play, I would be able to do that.
Yeah, we do have more. There is an advanced mode. Advanced mode has different evolution cards. These are the recommended ones for your first play. Plus, on the back of the player boards, there is you have player powers. So, for example, mine is I score 6 points each time I place a marker on the purple space. You can place a marker on a purple space even if another opponent has already placed it on a purple space. So basically, I can actually double up on a purple. Now, but you don't get the regular points. You only get the bonus points, right? I think all of them have a very similar ability to that.
Mine is playing 2 evolution actions instead of 1.
Oh, so you can evolve twice. Okay, so that gets you those cards a lot quicker. So yeah, that'd be interesting playing with them. I think it will change, of course, more difficult because of that. Next is fun at 2. So really the only game change at a 2-player count is we get all 6 of our workers, which then fills up a lot more of the board. So like at the very beginning, like the first round, we were like, well, what do we do with our extra workers? Because we kind of ran out of spaces because we didn't put out any allies at the very beginning. How do you think it worked at 2?
I mean, for me it was fine. I mean, with more players, yeah, this would be done faster, right? So we would see more movement quicker or sooner.
But then you would also be locked out of more spaces.
Well, yeah.
Because you have to have those extra spaces because then it'll be filled up more. You also may not be able to get as many people on the X-Jet. I watched the 3-player playthrough that Gaming Rules did. And theirs took about as long as ours did. Actually, a little bit longer than our playthrough did at 3 players. I didn't see like our gameplay was any less than their gameplay. Maybe not as efficient because I think I don't remember if somebody got to 200 or not. I know they all got to 100. I don't remember if somebody made it to 200 because this token flips over to 200.
Oh, wow.
So I think that may be better because again, that kind of goes back to what we were talking about having the extra bad guys. I think in a 2-player game, there is no reason to set out 2 beginner bad guys. And there's no reason to have 2, what were they again? Advanced bad guys? Challenging bad guys. I don't think there's any reason. Unless you're just wanting that longer gameplay, because there was no reason for us really to take out Pyro unless we just wanted these 17 points. Because maybe Purple was already covered up on this one and we just wanted those points. There's no reason to take out Pyro. And then our next person we didn't get to after Pyro would have been Mystique. So same thing. She has a bunch of points. So I don't know if that's needed at a 2-player count. At a higher player count, like we said during the gameplay, it makes sense, right? Because you need to have more spaces for everybody going to the X-Jet to go down and at least be able to beat up on one bad guy. And if somebody already took out the green spot or the purple spot, there needs to be another green spot or purple spot so they can get those points.
What is the round counter for?
The round counter is just so you know when to flip this over.
So it flips on the first 9.
Yeah, and then once you get to see we use this board. There's these little red boards, and so the first board was rounds 1 through 3, and then 4 through 6, 7 and 8, and then 9 and above is this one. So if you actually technically, if you can get it to round 9, if we could have gotten to round 9, and this got flipped over, you could have put all of your people on the X-Jet
and get 4 resources.
And well, as long as I wasn't going first, and gotten 5 victory points per person that got put there. And again, that's every round after 9 too. So if you can't go down and beat anybody up, you can still at least go in there and get 5 victory points. So kind of getting to round 9 almost seems like something you'd want to do, just so this opens up. Don't know if it's something you have to do. Last thing is the theme. So the theme is 2 parts. One, of course, is the theme that they pasted onto it. And then the other is, do you feel like you're doing what the game says you're doing, which in this case is when mutant kind is threatened, The X-Men spring into action. Play as iconic X-Men heroes in different missions as you prepare to thwart the challenges of dozens of different villains. Build up your team, assemble your resources, and master your abilities as you seek out how to up your rival teams to the road to victory. Classic of a classic X-Men foe. And there's still about 5 words in there somewhere. It was doing good, and then it was like that. So the theme, Marvel and X-Men, for me, is like the best. X-Men is my number one IP of all IPs, not just comic books, just as a whole, is the X-Men. I grew up on the X-Men comics. Of course, the X-Men animated series, which a lot of people my age did. So I love that. In terms of beating up on the bad guys, well, I mean, that was thematic too. It was like we were preparing for our missions, and then we went to the
all
jet.
these that you do, the students and all that.
Yeah, the students, you train the students. You got the dorm, which gives you willpower, I guess because you're taking a nap. You go to the research lab, which helps your brain, so that's mental. You go to the danger room, which is, you know, you're doing fighting exercises, so that's physical. So like those are thematic too, and how they tied them in. Even the abilities on the allies. Now you don't know these from the comic, but the abilities on the allies matched the actual X-Men's abilities. So Sync, that was what his ability is he can use another mutant's powers. And so that's what it's telling you to do, is
So
you
what
can
are the
use
mutants
another
that I
locations.
know?
Colossus, you know.
I know
Colossus, you know Gambit, Gambit and Rogue.
Rogue.
You know, Psylocke was in Days of Future Past, the one with Apocalypse. So she was on that. She was the one that had the purple blade in her hand.
Okay.
Remember the one with the young Rogue
I think so.
and the big guy they were trying to turn Professor X, and that's how Professor X went bald.
See.
That movie, yeah. So you know him. Nightcrawler, you know Nightcrawler. So you know some. Bishop was in the one, remember when they sent Wolverine back into the past?
Where is Wolverine?
He is one of the characters you
Where
get
is
to play as. Cyclops is one of the ones we get to play as. So Cyclops and Jean Grey is a team. Wolverine and Jubilee is a team. And then Rogue and... They didn't even put Forge on the cover. I just realized that. Okay, so we'll go back to components. Where's Forge? Forge isn't on the cover. Magneto is one of the villains. Mystique. Remember Mystique?
And
The Sentinels from the movie.
the blue.
Pyro. Pyro is the one that him and Iceman were always getting in a fight. At the very beginning, the very first X-Men movies, he was the one that could cast fire, and then he went over to Magneto's team. Yeah, you know some of them. But yeah, it was thematic there. So, but otherwise, for the theme for you, did you like this theme?
I like this theme.
Like this theme. So you would play it again because it has the theme.
Yes.
If we got Lords of Waterdeep, you wouldn't want to play that.
Hmm?
It's, I think, your Knights of the Round Table. I don't know if you're Knights of the Round. You're Knights of Waterdeep, I guess. But it's the same thing. You're kind of going the worker placement, and then you're going out to beat up on bad guys, which is very different for a Euro. You normally don't go beat up on bad guys in a Euro. So do you think the theme helped this Euro, or did it matter?
I think it does, because in my case, I mean, I don't know a lot about the X-Men, but it makes me interested in it. See?
Well, I was saying, normally you have what's called a dry beige Euro, because all you're doing is sending out workers, getting resources, turning the resources in to do
No, I think
X, Y,
it
Z.
helped. I
So
think
here-
it makes. I mean, I like worker placement, so I don't know if any other thing would be interesting as well. But I think that this one it works. I mean, it
Because yeah, you're getting the resources to beat up on the bad guy.
exactly.
Yeah, so that is that. That is Age of Heroes. If you guys want to watch more Age of Heroes, because we do have 2 other missions that we eventually have to play at some point, and we do have some Extra Life game days coming up, and WizKids is one of our normal game day sponsors, meaning we might have some giveaways from WizKids. Maybe this, man. I think that's what I'm going to actually try to get, is maybe this. We do have Tabletop Weekend in August, so that would actually be a lot sooner, and this game would still be fresh. The new hotness, as they say. But if they want to know about that, and if they want to help the Niños through Extra Life, what do they need to do?
Donate
Donate
to the niños.
para los niños.
subscribe.
Yeah, that's definitely needed.
Activate notifications.
That way you know when we go live.
Follow us on social medias.
All
All that stuff.
But until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.